Hey, what's up everyone? This is your man E, the R&B Hip-Hop Rockstar, aka DJ E Boogie, and welcome to the Cartel Media Channel. Well, we knew it was going to happen. Here we are, the final episode of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I gotta say, I did not want this thing to end at all, but I knew it had to come to an end sometime. It was inevitable, so here we are. This is gonna be my final review of the show for the season, and I gotta say, I was very excited when Marvel made the announcement that they're going to be dropping a bunch of content on the Disney Plus platform. So of course, when COVID happened, pushed everything back, you know, we were all disappointed about that. But when they got things back in the swing and opened up with WandaVision, I was all in. So naturally, when the Falcon and the Winter Soldier started, I was like a kid, literally, right? So you know how I do it. I've been dropping these reviews at the beginning of the week to give everyone a chance to check out the episode over the weekend. So if you're here right now and you haven't seen the episode, this is what's going to be happening. Yeah, a whole bunch of spoilers. So I suggest you click out of here, go check out the latest episode, the final episode, come back here, get my comments, and let me know what you thought. Alright? So with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. For the break in the action from the previous episode, in episode 5, the good folks at Marvel thought it would be cool to throw us right into the thick of things at the beginning of this episode here, and that was a good call on their part because, you know, episode 5, they told the stories, we know where everyone stands, what everyone is all about and everything. Episode 6, get right into the action, and boy, let me tell you, they did not disappoint. But let me ask you a question though. What did you think about the suit? Oh man, the excitement that I felt when Sam threw the shield through the window and he comes in and he stands up wearing that suit. I was like, whoa, the Wakandans hooked this dude up. He looked great wearing that thing, and him fighting Batroc and everything, he just looked real cool, real smooth. He was hanging with Batroc for real. You know, Batroc was upset with him because Sam had cost him some money and everything, but Sam was handling him, you know, just throwing his shield around and knocking Batroc on his ass and everything. Just total badass. I was very, very impressed with that. Kudos to the good folks at Marvel for hooking that up, man, and kudos to the Wakandans too, because yeah, that suit looks really good on him. And just as I suspected, well, I think pretty much everyone suspected the same thing. Sharon Carter has been revealed as the power broker. I knew it. I knew it all along, just by the way that she was moving, the way that she was conducting herself. She definitely had something else going on there. And this episode revealed that she was the one. She's the one that was distributing the super serum. She was the one who had her hand in all of that. She wanted to put super soldiers out in the field and everything. And yeah, no surprise there. I kind of knew that that was going to happen. So when they finally revealed it, I was like, oh, okay. Well, there you go. And of course, the last episode when she was talking to Batroc on the phone, and Batroc went to deliver the weapons and everything to Carly and the Flag Smashers, that just kind of sealed the deal for me altogether. So Sharon Carter really played up her role in fooling everyone into not thinking that she had anything to do with all of that stuff at all. I believe that she became the power broker because she felt betrayed by America. You know, America pretty much banning her from the country and making her a fugitive of the United States throughout, you know, during the Civil War saga. So I guess by her getting the Mandrapore and everything and getting herself set up that way, she formulated her plan to put these super soldiers out on the field. That's just me. That's what I'm feeling. I don't know what you think about that. Again, get in my comments and let me know what you thought. But yep, no surprise at all. Sharon Carter is revealed as the power broker. And when John Walker came onto the scene, he looked like a scrub to me. Am I the only one who felt that way? He did. I mean, ever since his title as Captain America got stripped away from him, as well as his military rank, all that stuff taken away from him, he just looked very different. You know, he came onto the scene to get his revenge for his partner Lamar's death, and he almost didn't get out of there alive because the rest of the Flag Smashers proved to be a little bit too much for him. But when he threw that shield at Carly and Carly kicked it down and it fell to the ground, man, that shield looked cheap as hell. It didn't look like the original Captain America shield at all. That's because it wasn't. He made it himself. So, but when Bucky was able to join him and help him out, because Bucky saved his ass, he was almost about to meet it when one of the Flag Smashers pulled up the parking meter from the ground, was about to give John the business with that. Bucky came in and saved his ass on that, and then they got together, sort of evening the odds a little bit while fighting these guys, while Sam was doing this thing up in the tower with Batroc. So, very incredible scene, lots of action. These guys caused a lot of havoc in New York City, and they really did their thing as far as trying to subdue and take control of the whole situation. It was sad to see Carly go at the hands of Sharon Carter, because as the series went on, you started to sympathize with her a bit. At least I know I started to sympathize with her a bit, because I began to understand exactly what it was that she was fighting for, being displaced after coming back from the blip 5 years later. Coming back and not having any place to go, and an organization like the GRC was supposed to be helping them out and setting them right, and Carly felt as though that wasn't what they were doing. So she lashed out in the only way that she knew how. Got together with some people who had the same feeling, who felt the same ideals, and they did what they had to do, or what they felt that they had to do. So to see her go like that was pretty sad, but it happens. You feel me? But very well written. I love how they wrote that in there. And the speech that Sam delivered was a very, very moving speech. Don't you agree? Him having a conversation with the senator and the rest of and some of the members of his cabinet about why the Flag Smashers did what they did, or were doing what they were doing. One of the ladies was calling them terrorists and everything, and Sam was like, you gotta stop calling them that, because it's you labeling them things like that is what turns the situation into what it is. It was like, Carly, this young girl died, and no one is taking the time to even ask why. Why are you fighting? What were you fighting for? So Sam really did a great job in driving that home and telling the senator that he has to do better. And the senator was like, oh, you just don't understand. And Sam was like, what do you mean I don't understand? I'm a black man carrying the stars and stripes. So that was very good. I love how they wrote that in there, and I love how they kept that narrative going, even with Isaiah Bradley and the hypocrisy between, the white Captain America and the black Captain America, how their lives were very, very different. So I love how they kept that narrative going and how they drove their point home with that. That was very cool to me. I enjoyed that very much. This was a series finale of all finales, with all the crazy stuff that was going on within this episode, like finding out that Sharon was the power broker, which, like, again, we all kind of suspected that she was. Sharon killing Carly, Bucky and Sam rounding up the rest of the Flag Smashers, and the Flag Smashers transport van blowing up on their way to the raft by Zemo's butler. I thought that was really cool how Zemo found a way to eliminate the rest of the Flag Smashers while he's in prison. Got his butler to do it, right? Clever guy. That way he can't be looked at as a suspect in this incident. So I thought that was really cool as well. And everything else that went on within this episode, like John Walker becoming the U.S. agent. Again, something that we already knew. Val getting to him and now he's going to be working for Val. So it's going to be interesting to see how he's going to be utilized. If they're going to be utilizing John and Val in another series, who knows? Because there's been talk of an episode, or a season 2, I should say, of the Falcon and Winter Soldier, but that's not confirmed yet. You didn't hear that from me, okay? So we don't know. But it'll be interesting to see if they do that, or if Val and John wind up in an actual movie in the theaters. Who knows? We'll see. And then Sharon Carter getting pardoned, just like Sam promised that he would. Getting her pardoned and everything, and them giving her her old job back, the senator giving her her job back. And then if you stuck around and saw the end credit, you see that Sharon has a little bit of a ulterior motive going on. Whoever she was speaking to on the phone, letting them know that she's in. She's got all the inside information to all their secrets and everything. And since the Super Soldier program is off the table, or off the menu, as she said, we can now go on to other things, bigger and better things that could benefit us in the long run. So round up all the buyers. We got some work to do, which I thought was really cool as well. Also, I think it was cool that Bucky was able to get up the courage to go talk to Mr. Nakajima about the death of his son, and letting him know that his son was murdered by him while he was the Winter Soldier. I know that took a lot of courage for him to do that. It's something that he was struggling with since the first episode, when he was going to people and I guess making amends of sorts, and then crossing their names off the list in the book that Steve Rogers used to carry around. So I thought that was really cool that he was able to do that, and they were able to write that in the finale as well. Like I said, a lot of stuff going on in this series finale, but one of my favorite things that happened in this episode was Sam going back to revisit Isaiah once again. After Isaiah saw Sam's speech on TV, it made Isaiah, you can see the pride in Isaiah's face as Sam was breaking it down to everyone on how he came to decide to take on the shield as the new Captain America. So it was cool that Sam was able to go back and see him and talk to him again. And then the big scene of him taking him to the museum and showing Isaiah the memorial that they had up of him. And I gotta say that really choked me up a little bit to see that. And then Sam hugging Isaiah, or should I say Isaiah hugging Sam, and just utter gratitude, like, wow, man, you know, you made me see the light, and you helped me to understand that I don't have to be so bitter anymore. Even though everything that happened to me, all that I went through, you put your life on the line, and you stepped up as Captain America, and now you're seriously trying to make a change. And Isaiah recognized that and everything, and I thought that was a really cool scene, a great way to end the episode as well. So that was my absolute favorite scene out of the episode, how they brought all of that stuff together. So again, y'all, what did y'all think about the series finale of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Get in my comments right now. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you thought about the entire series. How did you feel about it? Are you looking forward to the new series that are coming up? I know they got Loki coming up, She-Hulk. There's been talk about the Young Avengers. All that stuff is coming up on the Disney Plus platform that I'm looking forward to, because I'm such a Marvel head, a Marvel maniac, if you will. So I was very excited about this when this came out. Alright, so get in my comments. Let me know what you think. And of course, thank you once again for checking out the Cartel Media channel. Make sure you check out all the content that I have on my channel, my live DJ feeds, my music videos, my behind the scenes, a day in the life episodes, all that stuff right here on the Cartel Media channel. And be sure to visit my website, R&B Hip-Hop Rockstar.com, and visit my merch store. See? Got these cool hoodies like that, my cool logo hoodies, got t-shirts, I got women's jerseys on there and everything. So check all this stuff out on my website. And before you go, please make sure you hit that subscribe and bell notification to be notified of any time I go live during my DJ feeds or anything, or whenever I put up any brand new content. Alright, once again, this has been my final review of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series finale. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to check me out again here on the Cartel Media channel, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Alright, peace.
To you, cause I'm hip 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 to you.